Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to day 5 of our Adventures with Noel series, where I'm opening up 5 different gorgeous advent calendars with you day by day, in addition to our daily unboxing videos at the regular 2 p.m. Pacific time. So yes indeed, from December 1st through the 25th, you are going to get 2 videos per day, and then for the rest of the calendar year, you'll still get daily regular unboxing videos. Then probably around January 1st, 2026, we're going to go back to our every other day schedule because I just don't get quite as many boxes. But this is the 4th year we've done this Advent series. I think it's really fun. Hopefully I'm keeping you company while you're busy baking or wrapping or shopping or just getting a little extra sort of delight in opening things together. So that's kind of what this whole unboxing channel is all about. But today we are on our 5th box. It was also sent to me for review, simply hosted. I am so grateful. Nikki has such a beautiful quarterly hostess, home decor, a mixture of things, quarterly subscription box. I hope you've checked out some of those unboxings and I hope you've subscribed, because just the menus she puts together, the whole way of making, hosting, and celebrating special moments with your family and friends is just, it's really magical. So hopefully you check that out if you haven't already. I love that she decided to do an advent calendar this year. So I did a little sneak peek where I opened up like 5 of the gifts, but we are including it in here as well. This box, while I'm filming this video about 10 days ahead of time, it was still available. It might not be available anymore, which makes me sad because that means that you can't get your hands on it. But it would also make me very happy because, like I said, this is the first time she's done it. I think she's done a fantastic job so far out of the days that we have open together. And there's just some really great items that you can use year round, but also items that you can use during this time of year. So even though it's December 5th, it's not too late to enjoy the contents of a great advent box. So it is $2.59 plus $29 in shipping, which is fantastic considering the weight and the size of the boxes. So that's $2.88. That means that on average it is $11.52 per gift in terms of cost, which, you guys, some of the gifts that we've opened up are well beyond that value-wise. Let me just read the description for you. Celebrate the magic of the season with 25 days, you know I love that, of beautifully wrapped surprises. Each gift is thoughtfully chosen to bring warmth, style, and joy to your holiday gatherings. Some treasures can be enjoyed and savored in the moment. Others will become keepsakes you'll cherish for years. Every package adds a touch of beauty and anticipation to the season, making this Advent experience as special to give as it is to receive. Whether you unwrap something to use, to taste, or to share, every day adds a little more sparkle to your holiday season. 8 of the items are durable and reusable, and the rest are consumable, which is fantastic, right? So it's not going to worry you storage wise. Like, even if it's great holiday decor, sometimes, like for example, I'm up to my ceiling in my garage with bins. I can't really take on any more decor. There's a wide range of prices in the box as well. So some of the items are like lower, like maybe under that $11.52 per gift, and then some of them are way higher than that. So the value of the box, and I really appreciate that she gave us that because a lot of the boxes this year did not, is over $300. It's $313 is the value of the box. So it's not like a huge difference, right, between that $288 that you wind up paying with shipping, but it is delightful because she has individually wrapped all of the items. Now my box is probably smaller than yours because mine came in 2 separate shipments, right? But she was really gracious in terms of packaging them so that all of the, you know, the early on gifts were on the top. So I'm just gonna show you real quick what it looked like. There was my UPS label. So we got this beautiful like cardinal and birch wrapping paper. There was plenty of bubble wrap. And then you can see I actually have a tray of a bunch of the items back there, but I still have a bunch of them in here as well. So I'll be pulling them out as we go because with a box like this where it's lifestyle and home decor and consumable items, you just can't really do a custom box with drawers because you don't want to be limited to the size of the items inside. So I appreciate that she took on the task of hand wrapping all of the items. It's kind of amazing, honestly. So she did also include not only a lovely card, which I appreciated. She did it for both the sneak peek and this one. And it says, so you would get this if it says, "Dear Noel, thank you for opening our 25-day Advent box. Each beautifully wrapped surprise was selected to bring joy to your season. A mix of simple delights and special treasures, some to enjoy now, some to keep, and some to share. Every item, whether modest or more substantial, was chosen because it's fun, delicious, lovely, or genuinely useful. Little touches that make your home feel warm and welcoming throughout the holidays. Wishing you a Christmas season full of peace and joy. Warmly, Nikki." So love that, right? And then she also included a sneak peek. So there is a list of all of the items, which I, as an unboxer, appreciate, on this pretty gold foil paper. See the snowflakes? So she did actually list all of the items. So if you want to, and the MSRPs, you guys, I didn't even notice that. That's amazing, Nikki. Thank you. And the MSRPs. So if you got this box for yourself, even now, you could look ahead and be like, you know what, that, oh my gosh, there's some really good things. That would be a fantastic gift for so-and-so. And then it's already wrapped. I mean, it does have a number on it, but you could just slap a gift tag on top of that or a bow, and it's already wrapped and you don't have to unwrap it and rewrap it. So I do think that this is a fantastic box if you're being strategic to go ahead and do that. You could be like, oh, you know, I'm just going to take a quick skim. Day 10 would be a fantastic hostess gift. I'll probably keep those for myself. Am I stoking your interest there? But yeah, you could absolutely just be like, this is perfect. This is a perfect gift. And then you can kind of rationalize the expense of it. But honestly, it's a really good deal. And so far, I've really loved all of the items that we've gotten. I think day 2 was my favorite. All right, we are on day 5 now. So, and now now that I have the list out, I should have been reading to you about all of the other things. Oh my gosh. So now I have descriptions that I can read to you. This is so much better. So the first one, the first day one, had an MSRP of $30. Today's has an MSRP of $12. So we're right in that, you know, wheelhouse of how much we actually paid for the gift if you count the shipping. And now I don't have to be as careful with my unwrapping. I was very careful when I did the sneak peek because I wanted to rewrap all of the items, and she was very thorough in her wrapping in terms of like using like glue and double stick tape and the ribbon. And now look at me. Now you're getting the real unboxing situation. I am very careful usually. I don't think this is actually charcuterie, but it looks like it, doesn't it? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, that's great. It's a little charcuterie shopping checklist. That's pretty cool. So again, value of $12. So this is from Santa Barbara Design Studio. So on this side, we have a checklist of things to buy. Of course, you could use it for other things. You could just use it for your regular shopping list. But then here, it's on this side, it's a checklist for your charcuterie board. So we've got meats, and then they've got all the different kinds of meats you could do, like prosciutto to sopressata. Cheeses, so many different kinds of cheeses. They've got like white cheddar, burrata, gruyere, manchego. Those are like some of my favorites right there. Crackers, kinds. Just giving you like ideas too, to be like fruits and veggies, dips and spreads, nuts and olives, and sweets. That's also nice too. Mini truffles. Ooh, that sounds delicious. So just so you kind of remember all of your categories when you're at the grocery store. Honestly, I probably wouldn't take this. I know some of you have giant purses, so you could just take this in there and actually be jotting your notes as you go through the store or go to the various specialty gourmet shops. Some of you take that time. I usually, you know, make do with 2 stores because they're right next to each other. I usually go to my Ralph's and my Trader Joe's. There is a Whole Foods down the road, but it's a little nuts during this time of year. But just in case you don't want to forget the nuts, so that it will just kind of give you that category checklist. So I would probably just like rip one of these sheets off, take it with me, and then, you know, I might be like, well, I'm not going to necessarily get all of those cheeses or even like any of those cheeses, but it will remind me to get cheeses. It will remind me to get dips and spreads, which is one of those things that sometimes I forget to get in making a charcuterie board. You know, charcuterie technically is just a meat board, right? That's the word, but we've Americanized it, and when we say charcuterie, we mean all of those categories. And if you don't get all those categories, it's okay, but it does make for a much prettier, more diverse, more snackable board. All right, so that was our item from Simply Hosted this time around. Lovely, lovely. There's some really good ones coming up, you guys. All right, let's move on to Canyon Hollow, which we all know has these lovely gift tags in the wood cutouts, and then sometimes I can slide the ribbon right off. We have different ribbons, we have different textures, like even like a cardboard wrap on one of them, this beautiful, oops, upside down wrapping paper. I love this, like, looks like a black and white, like ink drawing wrapping paper. I have so much ribbon now that I'm going to use on all of my gifts. All right, so Simply Hosted, so good. I'm really proud of both Simply Hosted and Canyon Hollow doing advent boxes for the first time around. They're also the two that are doing 25 days, which I just think, you know, like day of, I know there's other gifts to open, but I feel like you want to end with one more treat on that big day, because a lot of us who are getting these to re-gift or you know, as a treat to ourselves, you're not going to re-gift the thing that you get on the 25th, but you deserve that little surprise. And a lot of us are adults that are gifting to our nieces and our nephews and our children and our, you know, siblings, whoever, our moms and our dads, but we're not getting that many things under the tree these days. So to have something that's all wrapped up, that's the culmination of your Advent experience, I think that's awesome. Okay, we've got a box. It does have a label on the side. I have a feeling that's what it actually is, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to put these papers down beside me. The Advent series, you guys, is its whole own beast in terms of unboxing. It's crazy. It definitely adds to... It kind of feels right, honestly, to have so many things going on during the holiday season. We have the Nobody Awards in November. I just had to be cute like that, right? Because it's the High Noel channel. You're all no-bots. So we do it at the end of the year. Makes sense. And it's the time when our boxes can share their gratitude for your kudos and acknowledgments. So it all kind of works. I don't know. I still don't know. Okay. And... then we do our last book read for the year. We usually try to finish that in November. We probably just had our live stream a couple of days ago. It's probably still up if you want to check it out and see what that's like. Okay. I know what it is, but I'm trying to sneak it out without doing too much to the styrofoam here. Do you know what this is? I know. It is a little nutcracker, but it's more like a nutcracker statue. This is from Ragin House. So you can see, like, it's got the little handle in the back, but it's all molded into one piece. But I love that it's kind of this monochrome, natural looking one. I mean, if you wanted to get real crafty, you could paint him and give him a face and give him a proper bright red uniform. But I kind of like how neutral it is, especially if you're someone who has that sort of like very modern neutral home and you're just like, yeah, I can't do the red and the green. Like, although that sort of like retro, very sparkly style is coming back. Like, I've seen people being like, I'm doing tinsel on my tree. I was like, I don't even know you can buy tinsel. But if you're like more modern, more like you stick with your neutral tones, this is like so great because it's a melding of classic and neutral. Like, so it doesn't like, it's not too eye-popping, I guess. So that's fun. So we're still definitely getting holiday decor. We're still early enough in it that you're going to be able to keep this out. But this is an example of something, again, I'm hoping I'm not putting my foot in my mouth, but like this is something I wouldn't want to get on day 23, because then that's not something that carries over so far into January. So we got a nutcracker from our Canyon Hollow Décor box, the giant box that I have yet to empty. Once I get down to the bottom layer, so probably like week 3 or something, I'll just hold up the big box and you guys can see it, or I'll put it in the background and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that is huge. All right, so moving on to Grabie. We have this little building for our Grabie calendar, and we're on project 2, which had 4 days worth. So I have to find my little Grabie calendar project 2. Let's see. This is day 5. So we got, this is the one I always need my glasses for. It says dual tone brush tip water-based paint markers, and there's a set of 4. So we got these 4. They are dual tips, so probably bigger on one end than the other. That's pretty good for one day though. So brush tip on one end, that's a really nice vibrant blue. And then, multiple colors. So green. So we got blue and green here. We got, looks like a yellow and an orange here. We got a red and a purple here. And then let's see, what is this color? I think that's black and probably brown. So we actually got 8 colors. That's pretty fantastic to fill in the blanks to color those gift tags that we got on day number 4. So that's actually pretty cool. We got 4 pens, 8 colors to go along with project number 2. There's a lot of mathing in this one. All right, so that was our Grabie day 5. Moving on to Martha Brook. I think that we're, look, here's Martha Brook. We are on day number 5. This one's very, very light. And it's not rattling around, so I don't know what it is. This is, I've done a stationery calendar before. I did the papier one year. I looked at it. I saw somebody else had it. I really loved the design from the year that I got it. So this is the Always Right Gold Clip Pen Holder. Oh, this is nice. So it's basically like a paper clip, but it will hold your pen. And we have already gotten a nice pen. Let's see if I can find a pen to put this in. So you can see it's kind of like elastic. And you can put that right on the side of a notebook or your day planner. And it's very pretty and chic. We like that. So we got a little pen holder from Martha Brook. That's lovely. Okay, so I think that we're on to My French Country Home. This is this one right here, day 5. We've had all the same size boxes so far. This is all wrapped up like this. It's a mess here. Oh my goodness. Maybe for our members, I'll one of these days when it's like really bad, I'll do a quick little behind the scenes video for you. We do have memberships for the channel now. I just started that back in November. Thank you so much to those of you who are members. It's not very expensive. It is not necessary. You still get to see all of the videos except for the little members only shorts that I've been doing. But there's some other fun perks if you want to support the channel in that way. And that's kind of what allows me to keep doing giveaways, to have, you know, boxes that I pay for on the channel. Oh, this is pretty. We got, it's very French. We got this beautiful silk scarf. Look at the springy colors. Now, I never know how to use, oh my goodness, though, that is gorgeous. These, like, this shape scarf usually winds up being like a bag charm for me because I don't know what to do with it, but you can also definitely do it. I've seen a lot of people pull it off as a headband or handkerchief. Could be really cute if you tie it and you don't have a giant head like me, but I think I could make that one tight enough. You could also keep rolling it like a bandana, in which case you want the points to be a little more hidden. And you could do more like this, and you could actually tie it on top too. Can look really cute. That's usually how I would do it for a bag charm as well. Or if you're really good at looking very French, of course, you could do the little tie knot. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, I have too much hair. It does look good with this green, even though this is already very holiday. So you can do the little tie knot, and then I always feel like I look a little bit like a flight attendant when I do that, but it is really pretty. It's very pretty. So it's a silk scarf from Maison Fanilly, which is definitely a brand that we've gotten before in the quarterly subscription. I don't know if it's a repeat from a past box. I think we've only had one of those, honestly, in the antique items so far, but I have only gotten, I think in 2025, I think I only got one of their quarterly boxes that they were kind enough to send to me. So this is very pretty. Look how pretty that is. It's really going to accent almost any color that you're wearing, even black, because it kind of has like the black outlines. So beautiful silk scarf. I think it is silk. Let's see. 100% CD, so silk. Lovely. This is really pretty. It's not like necessarily my style, but it is very, very Française and lovely. And, you know, it doesn't mean it feels very spring, which is also, I mean, right after winter, that's what we're going into. But I could definitely see using it as a headband. And when I'm feeling very fancy, maybe a little neck scarf like that. It's one of those things that I always think I'm going to do, and then I'm like, no. Headband, though, absolutely. If I get to go to France, maybe I would do it. But this is also a really cute, like, look, too. All right, you guys, so let's just quickly go over everything that we got today. Oh my gosh, there was so much. We got our charcuterie checklist notepad, 2, basically, because there was kind of like a to-do list that was blank, and then also the one that has all the charcuterie categories. We got our little nutcracker. We got our Grabie 4-pen 8-color set. That's kind of fun. We got our Martha Brook. Oh, I do like this. I think that's classy and is very useful for notebooks and day planners if you don't already have one. I almost got a Martha Brook day planner, but then I was like too worried that I would mess it up. And then finally, the silk scarf. You guys, I'm going to say, one, I think this has the highest value, but also it is actually my favorite, which is kind of rare for the My French Country Home one. But I think this meets the value that we are expecting from this box, in all honesty. So you guys, let me know what your favorite item from today was in the comments below. Check out the afternoon video, and I'll see you here for more tomorrow on day number 6.